How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here, and we are back showcasing the AGL Cell in our series of the Ultimate Androids versus the Gods of Destruction. We recorded this a little bit after the fact, just because of the way that RNG was playing with our rotations here, and we finally got a good setup with the androids on the first rotation against the AGL phase. So this is really helpful. It gives us a good start. You see we did pick up 11 key spheres with them. So they are able to tank just about everything Heles is going to throw at us. The neat thing, I wouldn't call it neat, the annoying thing about Heles is that she changes typings every rotation, so we have to be prepared for that. So that's why you're kind of seeing this weird mix of units, because I try to bring one of every type to kind of help us at every phase. With except for Fizz. I didn't bring any Fizz types. But unfortunately, our friend Cell only got one attack stack off and one, which means only one attack and one defense raise, unfortunately. However, our Zero 19 do get 2 attacks, so we do have quite a bit of defense on them, so no damage there. And even if they took a super, we would tank it fine because they'll absorb it, because all of Heles' attacks are key base, so having both the androids and 0 and 19 here are extremely helpful. So we put a Int Cell in front, since he's Int, he should guard her tech-based attacks now that she's in her tech phase. We're going to go ahead and pick those up with our AGL Cell and the STR-18. And good thing we did put the Int Cell in front, because he's going to go ahead and take that super attack and hit back. Not for that much, but if you guys probably saw my showcase earlier, you can see, like, you know, despite the fact that he's aging, he's actually holding his own quite well. Okay. He took those super attacks quite nicely, so our cell's going to go ahead and get an attack off. No crit, unfortunately. We do get an additional, though, but that's nice. So we do get 2 attack stacks, which means we're going to be stronger by the time we enter our final phase. We brought along this STR-18, 1 for the support, and 2 because she does reduce damage significantly better than some of the other even summonable units. Of course, had we gotten an additional super, that would have been better. We only got 1 there, so is what it is. Okay, so Friend Cell is going to go ahead and transform into second form. And we are in an Int phase, so I think the smart play here is for us to go ahead and activate the android's active skill.
I think it's time to put him out of his misery, 17.
Why are you in such a rush? Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. If we wipe out all of humanity now, then the fun ends and we've got nothing left to do, right?
Not only do I love that animation, I love the fact that this is basically a free Ghost Usher. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop Cell in front, since our rotation, or our setup doesn't matter all that much, since, you know, there's no attacks. So we're going to pop Cell in front, and then pop them in that slot. Unfortunately, we only do get 6 key spheres with the androids, so they're only getting a portion of their passive active instead of all of it, with where you need, I think, 7 in order to activate all of it. But as you can see, like, the AGL Cell, like, even at 55%, he's doing pretty well in this event. And of course, we brought these guys with us for some support. You know, they do provide some really good defensive support, and, you know, throwing out a 3 million attack stat is also nice. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and change to STR typing here. And our cell is going to go ahead and transform, so this is good for us. So, we have a problem. We aren't low enough that Int Cell can transform, but we are in a position where he could potentially take some damage, but we got to be careful. Okay, so we're going to pick up the... Oh, can't super there. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the red key spheres here so we can super attack with our AGL Cell, and if we get... We should be able to tank this, but also if we dodge, that'll be nice too. Okay, so we are once again only able to get the 12 key with our Int Cell, but Cell took those hits quite nicely. We are type advantaged after all. hit back with super attack. No crit, but still 3.8 in damage. That's pretty nice. And our cell does take the super attack, so he tanks that beautifully. Alright, int cell gonna go ahead and hit. Not 2.1, we did get a crit, that's nice. We do launch an additional normal, and that could be worse damage, right? 4 digits, it's not bad. But, I mean, you compare that to that banner unit, Shiro 19, who took double digits, right? So, I mean, it's what it is. Alright, so, Friend Cell is going to go ahead and transform into perfect form now. So he is fully built up, or at least as built up as we allowed him to be. So this is where things are going to get interesting. We're going to go ahead and pop Rage Mode just to stave off some attacks as long as we can. Alright, let's pick up these. So we do get the super with the first slot of the Rage Mode. We do get the super with the second. And Orb RNG is not in our favor, so we aren't supering in the third slot. But maybe we can proc an additional and super anyways. Again, this is the Friend Cell who's 55%, and so he's not going to be doing that much damage in this mode. It's hard to do a lot of damage in Rage Mode since you're not activating any links, right? Very nice. Okay, we do hit. Oh, we do proc an additional, but it is a normal and she dodges, so never mind. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we're back to AGL typing. I didn't realize if you activate Rage Mode that it actually counts as a turn and she changes typing. That's neat. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick those up. And orbs did not drop the way we want them, so we're only going to get 4 with our androids. That sucks. We might be in some trouble here. But Cell just went ahead and dodged everything. Okay. And the super attack. Well, alright. RNG is in our favor after all, if not for orbs. Okay, good job, Cell. Nice 2.2. No crit, though. And no additionals. Right, androids not hitting for as hard as they could, unfortunately. But, I mean, we are type advantage, so actually still alright. Okay, so now we need 18 here to launch an additional super, or we are absolutely dead. Nice, we do get it. Okay, she dodges, but whatever. Oh, we get a third. Okay, so 18's not taking any damage. Okay, I lied. We took a lot of damage, but it was only 2 attacks. Okay. So our cell is finally entering perfect form here. That's great. And we are below the threshold, so I think int cell, yep, int cell is going to go ahead and transform into super perfect cell now. And I think this is going to be it. So we got a last rotation, assuming she doesn't dodge every single attack. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. I'm pretty certain our cell can tank. Yeah, oh yeah, with 300k, yeah, we can tank her attacks, even in this phase. So let's go ahead and just finish this now. Look at that, double digits, type disadvantage. I love this cell, I cannot, I love him. And he gets the final attack with 1.6. Obviously not going to do that much damage because we are type disadvantaged. So there you have it. There is AGL Cell, the ultimate android versus the god of destruction, Heles. I gotta say, this one was definitely a little more difficult than the last one versus Evan, but I mean, he still performed quite admirably. As you can see, we no-itemed it. Like, he took supers that pretty well. He dodged when we needed him to. That 18 was probably a mistake. There was probably a better unit we could have brought, but all in all, the team worked, right? The Shiro 19 and the tech androids are there to absorb supers, even though we didn't really get to see that here. But yeah, so We're just here to show off how good this AGL cell is, since this is the closest thing to the red zone we have on global. So anyways, guys, if you liked this video, if you liked the showcase against these gods of destruction, let's go ahead and hit that like button and do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. And if anything else, let me know where else would you like to see me show off this AGL cell, because I am having a lot of fun with this unit. And if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.